Welcome to a new episode of our statistical analysis course. In this video we will talk about test assumptions. Each statistical test needs certain assumptions to be met in order to perform efficiently. After choosing the test using the diagram, which was explained in the previous episode, you will reach a box containing one or two tests. Each has a number beside it. These numbers represent one or more of the 7 test assumptions we have for our tests. Let's now see how to perform and check these assumptions on SPSS. Assumption 1. No outliers. Outliers are simply the extreme values, tested visually via box plots. Draw a box plot from graphs. Outliers are the points, observations, that are more than 1.5 box lengths from the edge of a box plot. Note that the presence of few outlier points is okay. Assumption 2. Normal distribution. Tested visually via histograms. Draw a histogram from graphs. Normal distribution means bell-shaped distribution on histograms. Note that mild deviation from normality can be accepted here. Assumption 3. Similar distribution. Tested visually via histograms. Draw a histogram for both variables and check if they are similar, regardless if they have bell-shaped distribution. Assumption 4. Homogeneity of variance. Tested via Levene's test of equality of variance. It is automatically calculated in SPSS. So, when you perform any of the tests that needs Levene's test as an assumption, SPSS will perform it by default. Here is an example where we performed independent sample t-test, and here is Levene's test automatically performed. If p-value is greater than 0.05, report the results as equal variances, meaning the upper row. If p-value is less than 0.05, report the results as unequal variances in the output sheet, meaning the lower row. Assumption 5. Sample size. Tested via frequency table. Go to Analyze, Descriptives, then Crosstabs, and add your variables. You need to make sure that the expected count, frequency, for each variable tested in each cell of the frequency table is more than or equal to 5. Assumption 6. Linear relationship. Tested visually via a scatterplot. Draw a scatterplot from graphs. By plotting each two variables on the x and y axes, you should observe a linear relationship. Here, we do not have a linear relationship. Assumption 7. Monotonic relationship. Tested visually via a scatterplot. Draw a scatterplot from graphs. You should observe a monotonic relationship, meaning that if one variable increases, the other variable increases or decreases, regardless of the linearity of the relationship. Here, we do not have a monotonic relationship.